So where do people like Elton John, Rihanna, Jerry Seinfeld, and me stay when we visit Sydney? Come with me and I'll show you. This is my deluxe Opera View room at the Park Hyatt, Sydney. Let me show you what it's like to stay the night here, and more importantly, let me tell you how I booked it without having to pay $2,000 a night. Okay, well, this is easily the best hotel room I've ever stayed in, and inspired by this view, I have at the last minute bought tickets to whatever show is playing there tonight. Alright, I'm ready. Now let's just quickly walk over there. The Opera House is right across the water from the hotel, and the walk around the quay, the quay, the quay, whatever you call it, the walk at night is just beautiful. Showtime. Okay, that was really bad. I'm leaving during intermission. Would not recommend Miss Saigon, but cool building. So here it is up close again. The reason for its distinctive spiky design is so that birds don't land on it. And as you can see, the birds are having a lot of trouble landing on it, so it worked and it's famous. Fun fact, the young Danish architect Jorn Utzon, who designed the Sydney Opera House, quit the project partway through construction because of a political dispute. He was so salty that even though he lived to be an old man, he never went back to Sydney to see the finished product. Back at the hotel, my room seems to have more pieces of art than many small museums. I really did like the art a lot, and the design of the room is just sublime. But obviously, the best part, the part you're paying $2,000 for, is the ridiculous view of an architectural wonder of the world right outside one of your 2 private balconies. I will now try my complimentary welcome gift of Wattle Seed Crunch chocolate. Alright, now it's time to find out what's inside a 5-star minibar. Besides my camera. Let's look. It's obviously all pretty expensive, besides the water bottles, which are complimentary because of my status. Alright, this big beautiful bed has been beckoning to me since I opened the door. Let's get in it. The sleep I got in the big beautiful bed was almost as magical as the sunrise that woke me up the next morning. Now, I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but when you have a balcony and these fancy little mugs, I feel like you have no choice. Good morning. After the sunrise and the coffee, beeline to the rooftop. It's time to swim. No better way to start the morning than a dip in the pool. And I sit in the jacuzzi under the Harbour Bridge. It's a perfect morning in Sydney. Back downstairs to wash off the roof water with the room water. There are 2 shower heads to choose from. The Le Labo amenities made exclusively for Park Hyatt will leave you smelling wealthy. I'm all showered, I'm clean, and I'm really ready for this breakfast. Let's go. Breakfast includes these views, an extensive buffet, unlimited a la carte items, and one choice of entree, all for 55 Aussie dollars per person, or it's free if you're a Hyatt Globalist member. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love a good hotel breakfast, especially if they have salad pastries. I was also brought a morning paper with stereotypically Australian headlines.
How do you tell a good bread is without tasting? Not the smell, not the look, but the sound, the crust, listen.
Thank you. They have many kinds of milk and more juice than Los Angeles courtrooms in the mid-90s. For my main entree, I ordered the crab omelet, which was good, and the herbs were fresh, but it wasn't life-changing, and I'd probably try something else if I went back. In case you missed it the first couple of times I showed it, here's another shot of the automatic blinds. Okay, so how did I book this room? So this is like undoubtedly the most expensive hotel in Sydney, I think. So that's why points are basically the only option. I spent 40,000 Hyatt points, which I've earned by being loyal to Hyatt over the years, but you can also transfer from Chase or Bilt. So I used 40,000 of those Hyatt points for a base room, and I was upgraded to this deluxe king opera view room because of my Hyatt Discoverist status, I think, the middle tier. Now they do offer a complimentary shoe shine service, but they also have a shoe mitt, so why have someone else do it when you could do it yourself? Now, if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I'm morally opposed to being in gyms, but for the sake of journalism, I'll go show you what I assume most people would consider to be a nice gym. I prefer to spend my extra time lying in bed, or even perhaps drawing a small sketch on the hotel notepad. I'm so glad to be a Hyatt Discoverist for many reasons, including this upgrade, but the reason I'm most grateful for now is because I have the 2 p.m. late checkout, which is allowing me to get some work done. I use the term work loosely. I'm booking more hotels, but you're not rushed to get out during the morning. You can shower, you can enjoy a breakfast, and then when you're ready, you can go. And just like that, my excellent stay at the Park Hyatt is over. I'm now back on the mean streets again. That was my room for one night, one glorious night. Thank you, Park Hyatt. Maybe someday I'll be back. We'll see.